Hello and welcome. In this video, we will learn about type casting or type conversion. Alright. Now here I have written a small program. Int a is equal to 5, int b is equal to 2. Now these are my two variables belonging to integer data type. I have stored 5 and 2 in them. Then I have declared one more variable result and said that result will contain double value. And then I have said result equal to a by b. A is 5, b is 2, so 5 by 2. And then I am printing out the result. And since the result is double, I have used %lf as format specifier. Okay. Now when I run this, I get 2.000 as the result and not 2.5. 5 divided by 2 is 2.5, but I am getting 2.00. Why is that? I have said that result belongs to double, but still I am getting this. Why? This is because, see, both A and B belong to integer data type, correct? And any operation between them will get you an integer result. Alright. So A and B both are integer and any operation between them will get you an integer result. So here A by B will get you an integer result, which will be 2. Okay, which will be 2. And that 2, which is result of this division, will be stored as a double value in result. 2 stored as double will be 2.0000, and that 2.000 is output here. Okay, it is printed out here. So even though result is double, we get this. This is because both A and B are integers. Okay. Now we need 2.5 as a result. So what do we do? Let us try changing one of them to double. One of them to double. And let me run the program. So now I am getting the result that I want, 2.5000. Now what has happened here? Now what has happened is this A is also converted to double and then this operation is done. Okay. So 1 is integer, A is integer, B is double here. But what really happens is integer gets converted to double and then this is done. So when both are double, we get double result and that is stored in result and is printed out. Now why is that integer is converted to double and not double is converted to integer? This is because we have a hierarchy, alright, and these are all the data types. I have not explained about long double, long short, alright. So these are not required for you, but remember that this is the hierarchy and this is in the highest position, this is in the lowest position. Okay, this is in decreasing order from top to bottom or increasing order from bottom to top. So you can see that double is above int. Double is above int, correct? So what happens is in C program, the data type which is in lowest position or lower position, not lowest, lower position, gets converted to higher position. So int is in lower position in comparison with double. So we have one int, one double, correct? So we need to look at only double and int. So in between these two, double is in higher position, int is in lower position. or int is below double. So int will be converted to double and not vice versa. Okay. Now, if this was int and this was char, if one was int and one was char, so char is below, int is above. So char will be converted to int. Okay, char will be converted to int and not vice versa. So that is why here int is converted to double and then we get the result. Okay. Yes. Now, if I have 5.99, if I have 5.99, then if I run this, I get 2.5, still 2.5. Alright. Now this is because what happens is, even though this is double value and here we have mentioned int, this hierarchy doesn't come into the picture. Whatever is to the right of the equal symbol will be converted to the data type mentioned on the left side of equal to symbol. So here we have double to the right of equal to symbol, but on left side we have mentioned int. So what happens is, the integer part only gets stored in A. Okay, only gets stored in A. So only 5 gets stored in A. And then when calculating, this integer will be converted to double. And then we get the result as 2.5. Okay. So this is one rule and this is one more rule. Main being this, whatever is on the right side will be converted to the data type mentioned on the left side. So here if you have 4.5.2, only 5 will be stored in A because we have mentioned A to be int. Okay. Now this type of conversion of data type is called as implicit. Okay, implicit conversion. This is done automatically by the C compiler. We are not doing it. We have not asked the compiler to store this or convert this into decimal. Sorry, convert this into double while calculating. Correct? It does it automatically. Now there is something called as explicit conversion. Let us explore that. So here I will say int. Okay, here I will say int. Now when I hit result, run, I get 2.00. Now both are int, and integer operation gets you integer result. That integer result is stored as a double value in result. And that is what is being displayed here, correct? Here now, while calculating, if we want to convert any of these two values to a double value, then we can do it by mentioning the data type inside brackets. Okay, so here inside brackets I will say double. Alright, inside brackets I will say double, and now I will run it to get 2.5 as result. Now what I am basically doing here is I am converting A to double before dividing it by B. Okay, so what happens is A will be converted to double. So this will be 5.0000. Okay, this will be double. This will be integer. This will be integer. This will be 2 itself. Alright. So this is integer, this is double. So what happens? Both get converted to double and the result of division will be stored in result and displayed here. So here we are explicitly converting A to double. We have mentioned this, correct? This is not done by the compiler. We have mentioned this. We have typed this. So wherever you convert the data type by typing, it is called as explicit conversion. So A is converted to double by us. We have asked it to convert. B is converted by the compiler. Alright, that is implicit. So this is explicit, this is implicit. And then the result, which is 2.5000, is stored in result variable and displayed here. Now I can also do this for B. So I will delete this. And here I will say double. Here I will say double. And now if I run it, I get 2.5000. What I am doing is, I am converting B to double value. So this becomes 2.0000, okay, 2.000. I have explicitly converted it into double value. This is int, this is double. Now the hierarchy comes into picture. The int value A will be converted to double, and then this operation will be done, and then the result will be stored in result and it will be printed out. So we get 2.5000, and you know how to reduce the number of zeros, correct? 0.1, and I'll run to get 2.5. So this is explicit conversion. Alright, so I hope this is clear. Now you must remember that this conversion is valid only for this expression or this calculation. Alright, soon after this, both A and B will be integer itself, or what we have mentioned here. Okay, so only for this division they will be double, and after this is done they will be back to integer. Okay, so I hope it is clear. Let me have one more example. So here I will say float. Alright, I will say float x equal to 2.5. Alright, float x equal to 2.5, and I will say int sum is equal to int x plus 1. Alright, int x plus 1, and here percentage float is f, and I will say sum. Okay, so let us check out the result. So I will run it and I will get, what is the error? Percentage, yeah, D, this should be D, not F. Yeah, so let me run it to get 3. So let us analyze what has happened. So I have said that x is float and I have stored 2.5. In the next line, I have declared one more variable, sum, and I am saying sum is an integer. And what I have done is, I have converted x, which is float, into integer by mentioning int in bracket. So here what has happened is, x has been converted to integer. So what happens to this value? This becomes 2. 2.5 becomes 2 here. Okay, so x will be 2. 2 plus 1 will be 3, and that 3 will be stored in sum, and that is displayed here. Alright, so I hope it is clear. Now this concept of type conversion, we will use it as we proceed through the video series. Okay, so this is enough for this video. I want you to go and practice the things that we have learned just now. Alright, so I'll see you in the next video. Till then, take care and thank you for watching.